Welcome back to the Recreate Yourself December series. Today's topic is for most of the people who have never been caught to recognize, but it quietly runs their life. Not money, not timing, and not destiny. Something else. Emotional repetition. Some people live in loop of worry, some in loop of guilt, some in self-doubt, and someone in chaos. So, Arlene, you're saying that we can be emotionally addicted without realizing it? What does that mean?
It simply means even if we consciously want to change, a part of us keeps repeating the emotional state that we are used to. It's not because they feel good, but because they feel familiar. Now, let me give you an example. Someone who is used to stress will find something to stress about, even on a peaceful day. Similarly, if somebody is used to disappointment, they will find a reason to doubt joy. And someone who is used to overthinking will create scenarios just to stay in that space. We say we want peace, but if we have lived years without it, peace will feel uncomfortable. If we say we want love, but we have lived in guardedness, softness feels unsafe. So our emotional past becomes our emotional home, a home without windows and no electricity.
So, you are saying the body gets comfortable with certain emotions, even if the mind doesn't want them.
Absolutely. Because the body and the mind don't always evolve at the same pace. Now, think of emotion, like an old furniture. You may not like it, you may outgrow it, but you don't want to throw it away. It's always been there. What will replace it? What if I miss it? In the same way, someone may not like anxiety, but they know how to live with it. They understand that rhythm, but peace, confidence, receiving love without suspicion, that requires a new emotional identity. And the body says, hold on, we don't know how to be this yet. So it pulls you back to habits that recreates your familiar emotions. That's why someone can say, I want to change, but emotionally behave in a way that proves I am still the old me.
So, how does someone know if they're emotionally addicted?
Oh, that's a wonderful question. You can recognize it when someone is losing peace quickly, even when nothing is wrong, or you can recognize it through painful memories that are happening over and over again. Someone may sabotage good moments because they feel that it is too unreal, and your reaction would be automatic, even when your intentions are very different. Sometimes it happens that people are become restless, even when things are going well. So this isn't failure, this is conditioning. And the good part is conditioning can be rewritten.
So, tell me one thing, Arlene. How do we break this emotional loop? Because awareness is one thing, but changing it is another.
Absolutely correct. We break it through attention and interruption, but not force. Here's the shift. Instead of reacting to the old emotion, you become curious about it. Now, let me give you an example. Instead of why I am anxious again, try to tell yourself, oh, here's the emotion my body knows. What is it trying to recreate? That moment of curiosity gives you space. And in that space, you have to choose differently. Now, here's a simple sentence that helps. This emotion is familiar, but it's not my future. Say it gently to yourself, not like a fight. You're not rejecting the emotions, you're reminding your nervous system we are learning a new way to exist.
Okay, Arlene. So, can you give a tool that people can use in real time when their old emotion pattern shows up?
Absolutely. It We can start with a 90-second release reset. When an old emotion rises, like worry, anger, fear, or guilt, instead of reacting, do this. Pause for one deep breath, acknowledge this is an old emotional pattern, and place your hand on chest or stomach. Breathe slowly for 90 seconds in a count like 4 inhale, 4 exhale, and then whisper to yourself, I'm safe. I choose a new response. And after 90 seconds, something interesting happens. The emotion loses urgency. Because emotion don't last, reactions do. If you don't feed the emotion with thoughts, it passes.
Have you seen someone transform using this awareness?
Yes, and I will share you one story. One woman I worked with always felt rejected. Even in healthy relationships, she expected loss. Whenever someone took time to reply, her mind would create stories. She felt that, see, I'm not important. And her body wasn't addicted to pain, it was addicted to anticipating pain. And we worked on one sentence. This silence doesn't mean rejection, it is just silence. And she practiced it. Slowly, instead of spiraling, she paused, she waited, and one day she told me, it feels strange, but I am not reacting anymore. That's emotional liberation, not perfection, not suppression, not pretending, just freedom from the old emotional script.
That's really beautiful, Arllene. What's the one line from this episode you want people to carry forward?
One wonderful message that I want to give to the audience today is my emotions are allowed, but they do not get to decide my life. You do not need to shut them down. You do not need to escape them. You simply don't need to obey them. You're allowed to choose a new emotional home.
If this spoke to you, write it down or sit with it quietly. I choose a new emotional home. And we'll continue this journey in our next episode.